It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Hello. May I speak to Barbara? Barbara, this is Shirley.
Whatsoever with regard to this particular case, I do believe the defendant needs to go to prison. I do believe the defendant's, in this particular situation's crime was heinous in the way she tracked down, located, showed up, and then killed Ms. Thompson. With that, the court does sentence Ms. Thompson to adjudicated guilty sentence to life in prison. Under Florida's criminal punishment code, that's without parole, and she will serve the remainder of her life in prison.
On December 1st, 2025, a woman was convicted in the killing of her romantic rival, and Tamarick back in 2022 has been sentenced to life in prison without parole. The sentence was handed down Monday against the 31-year-old Sakenya Thompson. In order to see where we got to the end, let's start back at the beginning.
Bitches be talking about me thinking I ain't gonna go look on their page. I be looking at y'all page, and y'all can't talk about me because
New details tonight on an arrest in New York City. This after a young woman was killed last month inside her apartment in Tamarack. The Broward Sheriff's Office announced that the suspect, Sakenya Thompson, is now in custody.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. Now, this video comes out of Tamarick, Florida. July 13, 2022, police arrested a New York woman in the murder of 23-year-old Kayla Hodgson. Broward officials obtained a warrant for Thompson's arrest on July 25th. Sakenya Thompson flew from New York to Florida after she learned that her ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend, Kayla Hodgson, had blocked her on social media. According to the news outlet, Thompson concealed her identity by wearing a surgical mask and using a fake Uber account to get to Hodgson's apartment. Thompson confronted Hodgson at her home around 5 a.m. on July 13th and stabbed the woman to death shortly after yelling about her dating her ex-boyfriend.
BSO says they responded to Hodgson's second-floor apartment on July 13th after a 911 call about an unresponsive woman. They say they discovered that Hodgson died at the scene here at the Tamarack Village complex. On July 25th, a warrant was issued for 28-year-old Sakenya Thompson. She was arrested on Wednesday in New York City.
Go to the other woman's house, you found out your man was dating and unalive her while you was pregnant. Sakenya girl, y'all, she was actually a TikToker, a social media influencer, had a nice following, as well as Kayla. So y'all, Sakenya, you know, just like every other woman, we have a woman intuition. She felt like her man was cheating, so she decides to put a tracker on his car, y'all. So he was out of town on a business trip. So she realized the car ain't moved for hours and hours and hours. So she ended up Googling the address, y'all, and it came up to be Kayla address, y'all. So basically, Sakenya found Kayla on social media, y'all. Inboxed her. Kayla blocked her ass, as she should. Don't come to me about the nigga. Go to your man.
Sakenya proves my point when I told y'all last month, do not come to me woman to woman about no man. Do not come to me talking about no man. This woman took a flight to go to someone's house, attack her in her house, try to clean up the unaliving murder that she did, and then try to play victim. Do not come to me about no woman. Do not come to no other woman about no woman. If that's your man, you talk to him about that one. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm sorry. I even said that. If that's your man and you feel like he got another woman, go get another man or be single. Stop trying to force people to be in a relationship with you. It shows that you're unstable.
Now, I 100% agree with this young lady. Like, women, stop running up on these other women because you can't keep your Negro in check. In fact, call him first. And if he don't answer, then let go and let God. Because you know what? If you pull up on that other woman, somebody going down. This is what I don't understand about people who always confront the person that the person is cheating with, just like what happened in the situation with the rapper Trouble out of Atlanta. The man came to confront his woman, seen another man, took Trouble's life. And this woman flies to Florida to confront the woman where she seen her man's last location. Okay, so you got his location. That should let you know right there. No need to take it any further. It's about time you need to accept that you're about to be the next baby mama. So yeah, don't go and confront no man, no woman about who your man is cheating with. Let that go. Okay, it's time to move on. You knew that Negro wasn't shit when you let him come all inside you, but it felt too good. It felt too good, and you knew he was cheating. And then the fact that you was making videos about laying on his chest and talking about, I can hear the side women crying from his heartbeat.
Punching you where?
My face.
Where on your face? Point to it for us.
I don't remember, but everywhere
You
on my face.
don't remember where she was punching you in your face?
In my face.
I mean, this is why you killed her, right?
No.
Right?
No.
It's not?
No.
You didn't kill her because she was fighting you?
No, I killed her because she took the glass from the hookah and slashed me across my stomach. I wasn't really walking over the blood, I was walking in the blood.
You walked in the blood?
Yes.
With what shoes?
The BB shoes. I changed my shoes. A little, I guess you could say.
Over 2 hours of testifying in her own defense, Sakina Thompson told jurors she was jealous of the relationship her boyfriend had with the victim, Kayla Hodgson.
A little, I guess you could say, jealous and insecure.
Thompson admitted to flying from New York to Tamarack in July of 2022, in part to confront Hodgson about the relationship, hoping to convince the other woman to stop. This video shows Thompson showing up unexpectedly at Hodgson's Tamarack apartment at 4 o'clock in the morning. When Hodgson let her in, Thompson says a conversation about their love triangle quickly turned sour. Thompson says Hodgson hit her over the head with a hookah.
She just starts grabbing my hair and punching me, and I'm on the floor. I'm kicking. I'm trying to get up to fight back at this point because now it's a fight.
Thompson was 2 months pregnant at the time. She told the jury she had no choice but to grab something sharp and defend herself. Thompson testified that when she thought Hodgson was dead, she tried to clean up parts of the crime scene with Lysol wipes and paper towels. Thompson told jurors she went to Hodgson's apartment uninvited to talk woman to woman about dating the same man. Thompson claims Hodgson attacked her.
Punching me.
Punching you where?
My face.
Where on your face? Point to it for us.
I don't remember, but everywhere
You
on my
don't
face.
remember where she was punching you in your face?
In my face.
I mean, this is why you killed her, right?
No.
Right?
No.
It's not?
No.
You didn't kill her because she was fighting you?
No, I killed her because she took the glass from the hookah and slashed me across my stomach.
Thompson says she was 2 months pregnant at the time. She says Hodgson cut her stomach with a piece of glass. Thompson grabbed the glass and then blacked out. She allegedly awoke to Hodgson dead on the floor. Gruesome autopsy photos of Hodgson's body show she was stabbed dozens of times.
I wasn't really walking over the blood, I was walking in the blood.
You walked in the blood?
Yes.
With what shoes?
The BB shoes. I changed my shoes.
Thompson admitted to changing into the victim's clothes, cleaning up some of the crime scene, and being too scared to call police. She also threw evidence in the trash.
No, she's getting close enough because my jacket was cut up.
Okay, your jacket was cut up?
My jacket was cut up.
Okay, and what'd you do with that jacket?
Threw it away.
In the months leading up to the killing, Thompson admitted to getting upset when Hodgson blocked her on social media. The state says she was upset enough to kill.
You wrote her on IG, and she, in fact, ignored your message initially, correct?
Correct.
Say it with me. Male-centered women are dangerous. Thank you. Male-centered women are dangerous. Thank you. Because to not... So let me give you the rest that y'all didn't see in the clip, right? She's with a man, right? This man starts cheating on her with a younger woman. I believe that she's 28 or something in that ballpark. The young lady is 23. You hop your happy ass on a flight to pull up on another woman at 4 in the morning. And she claims her intention was to talk at 4 a.m. At 4 a.m. You went to that woman in completely black outfit, a face mask, and a baseball cap. And then after she stabbed the woman to death, yes, she stabbed her to death, she changes into the woman's clothes and then goes back to the man that she just killed that woman for. And the part that gets me is I seen like clips of her in court and stuff, and she just seems so unbothered by it. Even the way in which she answers question is very much like, I was jealous. And she tried to paint it as self-defense. She was like, she attacked me first. You showed up at that woman's apartment at 4 a.m. by the man. Let me tell y'all something right now. It's never that deep. It's never that deep. I don't want him. I don't want him.
That is why I do not fool with male-centered women. That woman traveled across state lines to go and take the life of another female over a dude. Hold on right quick. I want to go to Google and see how many men are left on the planet. Google says there are 3.97 billion men in the world. That was as of 2021. I don't know if the numbers have dropped yet, or maybe they rose. And according to Google, 166.1 million dudes are in the United States of America. This is to say, never ever could it and should it ever get that serious. I've had male-centered female friends before. And let me tell you something, when God gave me the way of escape, I got up out of it. Typically, my way of escape would be the man talking about me, because dudes like that, they don't like women who have confidence at all. So they'd immediately start complaining about me to the female. In one particular case, I had a friend that was getting ready to have an event, and she did not even invite me to the event. And I kept asking her, why? You keep telling everybody about the event in my face, but you have yet to invite me. And even standing in my face, she wouldn't invite me. Why? Because her dude was coming and he didn't like me. Our relationship didn't last a month after that. Those type of women would do anything to be with a man, especially if they have a man that they're idolizing. They'll do anything, and I do mean anything, to be with that man. They will annihilate or eliminate anybody they feel that is in the way of what they believe to be their happiness. So you'll do anything to be with that man. I'm talking about even putting your own kids at danger. I know women that have put their children at risk simply because they had a man that they were idolized and they wanted to prove themselves to that man. That woman traveled across country and used a knife to take the life of another woman. All the same, let me warn you this. I don't know the story between this guy, but some dudes will sit there and they will allow their ex-girlfriends to know who their current girlfriends are because they want to see a fight.
For the rest of your existence, you will have to look in the mirror every day, regret your decisions, and think about how foolish you are. I hope all your nights are filled with regret and loneliness.
What she's done was very wicked and evil, and a person like her, it's important that they never see the light of day again. Or how about the audacity of you to come up on this stand and waste taxpayer dollars and tell them a crock of garbage to everyone in the courtroom about your blackout reasoning?
And everyone will get to also see the darkness that this person you're sentencing and her failed attempts to cover it with false claims and her blatant lack of remorse.
I'm just glad that we got the justice that we was looking for, and that she will never be able to do this to another family again.
On October 15th, the jury found Sakenya Thompson guilty of murdering Kayla Hodgson, ending the case that rattled families in both New York and South Florida. Thompson traveled from New York to South Florida days before the killing after learning Hodgson was dating her former boyfriend and had blocked her online. She used a fake Uber account to reach Hodgson's complex around 5 a.m. on July 13th. Jurors were shown graphic body cam footage of the autopsy and photos illustrating the brutality of the attack. Investigators tied Thompson to the crime through flight records, cell phone data, and items recovered from the apartment. She was arrested in New York. Thompson later testified that she blacked out during the confrontation and acted to protect herself and her unborn child. Sakenya was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Now, look at you now, stupid. Now, it alleges that the ex-boyfriend of Sakenya and, I guess, Kayla, that man is now engaged to be married to another woman and is taking care of the baby that Sakenya had while in custody. Now, what does it look like, stupid? You did all that for a man who no longer wants you and has moved on. You thought you had something, but you didn't. Now, there are some reports out there that he knew about the situation and he didn't try to stop it, and he was still with Sakenya when at the time of the murder, and he was just playing both sides and saying Kayla was the side chick and stuff like that. But he could have came out and said something against this, but he didn't, Well, this is alleged because I've seen these in text messages from like social media that he says he says where I come from, we don't snitch. See, women, listen, women. This just lets you know you did all that for a man who don't give a damn about you. He don't give a damn. And I bet you he don't bring your kid to see you. Your kid won't see you until that kid is about 21 or over the legal age to come to the jail by him or herself. See, women came up with this term, male-centered women, or when they think about it, they call them narcissists when it's a man. But when it's a woman, it's a male-centered woman. You're a male-centered woman. That's about the worst thing a woman could be called. I'm gonna just start calling women male-centered. When they get on my nerves, I'm like, you male-centered woman. That'll piss them off. But anyway, yeah, she's a male-centered woman according to the definitions of another woman who's not a male-centered woman, who wants a reason to call another woman something and classify her as less than what she is. But in any case, she's still a woman. And what do women do? They do dumb shit over a man. Okay? Listen, what love got to do with it? What does love? Tina been trying to ask y'all this question for years and still y'all don't know. But in any case, don't go out like Sakina. And don't do like Kayla and open your door to some random side chick talking about, Barbara, this is Shirley looking ass.